The people of the state of Michigan versus Chelsea Lee Alvarado, file number 19-04939. By counsel appearance.
Assistant Prosecutor Paige Petrowski on behalf of the people.
Assistant Public Defender John Lee on behalf of Kelsey Alvarado.
All because it didn't fit up there. Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out what this is now. Was it for a wrong violation? I think we took it out. That's it. Okay, looks like I arraigned you on some violations back on the 6th. Which is scheduled for hearing today, but I have some new violations that you need to be arraigned on. I have a requested summons. I haven't even signed it yet, so I have not seen it. Request and summons for probation violation. The allegation is that you failed to do random testing at EverHealth on January 25th, February 11th, and February 18th. In violation of your probation status. And so you have the right to have a contested hearing on the alleged violations. You have the right to be represented, that's one copy, be represented by your attorney at that contested hearing. If you're found to be in violation, your probation status can be revoked. Let's see here. Oh, that's actually her copy. She can just have that one.
Thank you.
Are we ready to proceed on the hearing today?
Yes, we are, Your Honor.
Okay, how are we proceeding, the hearing or?
No, we will not be having a hearing.
Okay. Okay, she's gonna plead guilty to the violation that she was arraigned on before.
Yes, sir.
Is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
Raise your right hand. Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you're going to give is the truth and the whole truth under penalty of perjury?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, the violation that you were arraigned on are violations listed 2 here. One is from November 16th, alleging that you tested positive at EverHealth November 12th, 2023 for alcohol with a result of ETG 638,814 nanograms per ETS and 599.77 nanograms. That you're going to plead guilty to that. Is that correct?
Yes.
There's also a violation that I signed, it looks back on November 15th, alleging that you failed to report in October and November 2023 that you tested positive at EverHealth on November 5th, 2023 for cocaine with a positive result of 598.07. And that you failed to provide completion of the MAT and that impact panel plan within 180 days. You're pleading guilty to those violations as well.
Yes, Your Honor. I did turn in verification for the mother's against driving and everything.
You completed that within 180 days?
I did complete it within the 180 days. I just wasn't able to send it in my email, so it was a late.
Okay, so you're pleading guilty to the other 2 violations and then you have proof that you did complete that?
Yes, Your Honor. I don't have it with me today. I actually was supposed to meet with my probation officer tomorrow, but she moved it to today right after court.
Okay, so you didn't turn it in, or you planning?
I
to turn
did
it?
turn it in,
She didn't notify me.
oh, really? Yeah, I turned it in about a month and a half ago. Whenever we had this first court date. I also turned in my AA meetings as well.
Okay, it looks like we trust those. Did the civil laws to-
I'm sorry, I didn't catch it.
Who's making the feedback? He's gotta go in the waiting room. Okay, she was here on December 18th, my records show. 2023, pled guilty to the violations. I added a sober link for 90 days. Continued her probation and added outpatient. So she's here today.
For the missed sober links, I believe it wasn't missed, it was more of late.
Oh, I see that here. So
Submitted
she addressed
late
that one. Failed to do 6 p.m. testing on Christmas Eve 2023, and then submitted late testing on Christmas Day, 12/30/2023, 1/1/2024, 1/5/2024, 1/8/2024, 1/11/2024, 1/13/2024, and then the 14th of January 2024. Those are the violations you're pleading guilty to.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. Anybody threatening you to waive your hearing and plead guilty to those violations?
No, Your Honor.
Any promises being made to you in exchange for a guilty plea?
No, Your Honor.
Did I swear her in already? I can't even remember.
I'm sorry,
I don't recall if I swore her in.
I don't think you did.
Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you're going to give is the truth and the whole truth under penalty of perjury?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. And no one's forcing you or threatening you to waive your right to a hearing?
Yes, or no, Your Honor, sorry.
As to the violation that you failed to do a 6 p.m. test on December 24th, 2023, and that you submitted late tests on December 25th, December 30th, January 1st, January 5th, January 8th, January 11th, January 13th, January 14th. How do you plead?
Guilty.
Factual basis.
Thank you, Your Honor. Ms. Alvarado, were you sentenced to a term of probation as a result of a guilty plea in an OWI case?
Yes.
And as a result of that sentence, were you ordered to do 6 p.m. testing for drugs and alcohol?
Yes. Yes.
And is it true that you failed to complete your 6 p.m. testing on December 24th, 2023?
Yes.
Is it also true that you submitted late tests on December 25th, 2023, December 30th, 2023, January 1st, 24, January 5th, January 8th, January 11th, January 13th, and January 14th of 2020? Okay. No further questions.
Any questions from the prosecution?
No, Your Honor.
Why did you submit late tests?
The late tests, I just feel like it's not really working out for me because I have 2 different probation officers. I have Heather Dulowski for 54A and then I have 30th. In between both probations, I'm being scheduled to go to like CBD programs and then Midland Michigan Recovery Services, which I started today. I go to work between 9 and 5. Sometimes I've scheduled them late, you know, just because I'm working and you know, or if I come home and I fall asleep, you know, it's not really working out for me. I was trying to you know, see if there was maybe another option that would be easier for me.
There's totally another option. It's called jail.
That's
the other option.
I was just trying to, like, because I'm mentally and emotionally, I'm kind of like, I have a lot going on.
Who doesn't have a lot going on? Raise your hand in here if you don't have a lot going on. What's the next excuse? We've been here before multiple times. I'm gonna accept your plea to the violations up to here with pleas on violations with you. Do you know how many times you violated this probation?
I do.
A lot. I gave you more than 3 chances. And then now I have a new violation today. You failed to do random testing. Even after being told you had to come in here today for a test, or for violating, not appearing for tests, you still don't go and test. And I think throughout the pendency of this case, even during the time that you've been on probation before me, we've had these issues because you think that things are supposed to work on your terms. You want to appear in court on your terms. You want probation to work on your terms. That's not how life goes. And it definitely doesn't go that way once you put yourself in a position where you're being supervised by the court. It's not the court's problem that you have more than one probation pending. That's your problem. You put yourself in that position. And you didn't, it wasn't that you just missed court or missed your court order testing one day. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 days in a row. You were testing on Christmas. I mean, you were working on Christmas Eve and Christmas Day.
No, I was with my kids.
So you didn't go test? You just told me you couldn't, you had a lot going on because you were working.
Sober link.
Why wouldn't your sober link be testing you? Did you block it so that it couldn't test
No,
you?
on Christmas Eve, I was wrapping presents and I totally forgot. Honestly, that's why I
And
take
Christmas
full
Day?
accountability.
And New Year's Day?
Christmas Day, I went to my mom's and I left my sober link at home and I had to go have somebody get it for me.
It's convenient. The
It's
holidays
truth.
where people drink and be married, that you forgot your sober link. What are you suggesting I do with the situation, counsel?
Your Honor, we do think that, as you have both pointed out, the testing does not seem to be working out. But I do believe she is working and is trying in a lot of ways, perhaps a scram test, something that would monitor her 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and would provide instant feedback to the court.
You completed your outpatient counseling.
I just started that today.
Why did you just start it today?
I mean, I started it. I mean, my first one was about a month ago and then I just started my first meeting today, counseling. That's the only day they really have available.
And how often are you doing the outpatient?
Every week I have my next one on the 28th.
Do you have other matters pending in courts right now? Besides probation?
No. And I have some traffic tickets and stuff.
What do you have probation for again?
I
Outside
have
of
it
this?
for the OWI here and then I have it for my CCW at 30th.
Your probation officer indicates here that your overall attitude seems fair, but your progress is poor. I agree that your progress is poor. This is a 2019 case. First, we had to track you down and get you to come to court. Then we finally get you to come to court, and then you enter a plea. You sign an agreement that you're going to follow the court order and participate in a term of probation. And all you've done is show me that probation is not a good option for you. You've been violating your other probation?
No.
Who is
She's
your-
aware of everything that I've had going on here and I haven't been violated with her.
What was your order on that for probation? With the court
Same
order
thing
you
pretty
do?
much.
You've been making it to your test for that probation?
Yeah, they're both combined.
You mean they're
And I-
both combined?
They're both combined, where I go to Everhealth and it's not separate testing.
So, because you were on probation here first, correct?
Mhm.
Is that a yes?
Yes, Your Honor.
And then they combined, meaning they ordered you to be compliant with this probation? Or you're going to EverHealth and they're just getting a copy of your results?
I'm testing for both. So instead of paying for two different tests, because I have two different probations, they combine.
Typically, when you're on probation, they just tell you that you're following that order. They don't need to put two orders, because how would they know? Are you going to test more than once a week,
No,
more than once a month?
yes. Test 4 times a month.
Test 4 times a month? You're supposed to be on probation until June 2nd, 2024. I currently have you on a sober week, is that correct?
Yes,
Where are you working?
trusted herb care.
What is it called?
Trusted herb care.
Marijuana?
Yes.
And how often are you working there?
It's kind of part-time and full-time. It can vary. I sometimes work 3 days a week, sometimes I work 6. This week I don't work any days though.
I'm gonna switch your sober link to a Scram Tether. You'll be on Scram Tether until the end of your probation. When was the last time you tested?
Today,
You dropped today?
yes.
And I'm at EverHealth?
Yeah.
Okay. You'll get switched to Scram Tether today, and you can come off of the sober link. I don't have evidence from your probation officer that you did provide proof that you committed the out or completed the outpatient. You need to make sure that she has that. You'll check in with her before you leave today. And then we have to set you for another hearing on this other violation that you failed to. This says you failed to appear for testing 2 days ago at EverHealth, and on the 25th and on the 11th. So you allegedly have been missing your EverHealth testing.
I've been making them up. It's just been a financial issue because I've been having to take off like at least 3 to, like this past month, I took off at least 8 days for court dates and meetings and treat, like, the Mid-Michigan Recovery Services and CBT program. I just had to take a lot of days off work for probation.
Yeah, that's because of all the violations. We would have to take them all off if we get you to comply, when we wouldn't have to see each other as much. If you had been compliant, you could have got off in half the time. I'm gonna set this for a hearing.
March 19th.
March 19th at 1:30. You'll check in with Ms. Duhosky today. You'll go and get switched from the sober link to the Scram Tether today, okay?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you have any questions for the court at this time?
I do not, Your Honor. Thank you.
Any additional matters for today's record?
Thanks from the people, Your Honor.
Nothing for the defense, Your Honor.
Thank you. Let me, she probably needs this part. Let me put this in here. Thank you. Dan, darling. Jim. Ready on Mr. Darling?
Yes, we're ready.
On the record in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Dan Darling, file number 22-02645, counsel appearance.
Assistant Prosecutor Paige Petrosky on behalf of the people.
Jacob Raleigh on behalf of Mr. Darling.
Mr. Darling, can you hear me?
Yes, John.
Okay.
I'm
Today was
good.
the day that, excuse me?
I said I'm good. How are you? I thought you asked me how my day was.
Oh, I actually hope you can hear me, but I'm happy to hear that you're doing okay. Very good. Okay, today was the date that was set for or reset for a hearing on probation violation. Looks like you were previously arraigned on that violation. You pled not guilty. You requested court-appointed counsel back in July, and then we didn't see you again. How are we proceeding today?
Your Honor, Mr. Darling will plead guilty to the alleged violation.
Is that correct, sir?
Yes, John.
Please raise your right hand. Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you're going to give is the truth and the whole truth under the penalty of perjury?
Yes, John.
Thank you. You can put your hand down. Okay, and Mr. Darling, you do understand that you have a right to have a contested hearing on the violation, correct?
Correct.
You have the right to require the prosecution and the probation department to put forth evidence to establish whether or not you in fact violated your probation as being alleged. Are you willing to waive that today to enter a guilty plea?
Yes, John.
Anybody threatening you to get you to do that?
Oh, Your Honor.
Any promises being made to you in exchange for a guilty plea?
No, Your Honor.
Okay, as to the violation that you failed to report to probation since April 12, 2023, how do you plead?
Guilty, Your Honor.
Excuse me?
Guilty, Your Honor.
As to the violation that you failed to make any payments on your fines and costs, you owe $4,805 in cost and restitution. How do you plead?
Guilty, Your Honor.
As to the violation that you failed to complete 10 hours of community service work, how do you plead?
Guilty, Your Honor.
As to the violation that you failed to enroll in any random testing as ordered by the court, how do you plead?
Guilty, Your Honor.
And as to the violation that you failed to enroll in the economic class, how do you plead?
Guilty, Your Honor.
Have a factual basis, please.
Thank you, Your Honor. Mr. Darling, is it true that you were sentenced to a term of probation by this court in March of 2023?
Yes.
And was one of the requirements of that probation that you were to report to a probation officer on a monthly basis?
Yes.
Is it true that you did not report to probation after April of 2023?
No, I did not.
In other words, it is true.
No, yeah, this is all true. That's true.
Thank you. Is it true that you were also ordered to make payments on a regular basis toward your total balance on this case?
Yes,
Is it true that you have not made any payments?
it's true. I have not made any payments.
Is it also true that you were ordered to complete 10 hours of community service work?
Say that again?
Were you ordered to complete 10 hours of community service? And is it
Yes.
true you did not? Yes. Is it also true you were ordered to enroll in random testing for drug and alcohol and you did not enroll in that testing?
It's true.
Is it also true that you were ordered to enroll in an economic crime class and that you did not enroll in that class?
It's true.
Thank you.
Any questions from the prosecution?
No, Your Honor.
The court satisfied with the factual basis, and I'll accept your plea. I find your plea to be freely, voluntarily, and intelligently made. According to Mr. Hosky, your assigned probation officer, you've done absolutely nothing. You made no contact with probation, essentially since I put you on probation.
No, I did not, Your Honor.
You can address the court on sentencing.
Your Honor, certainly it is true that Mr. Darling essentially did not start his probation. I think at the time that he began his probation, his mind was elsewhere. I know he had some family issues. His mother was in poor health and he went up north to help her. But certainly, I think if we're up to Mr. Darling today, he would like to start over. If he had a chance to start over on probation, do everything right. I know he tells me that regarding this large balance that he has, including a significant amount of restitution, he does have a plan to pay that. He has a friend who's going to help him with that. So that's something he can begin with immediately if given the chance. But essentially my request, Your Honor, would be for Mr. Darling to continue on probation and have a chance to start over again.
We had to make Mr. Darling follow the court orders even before we got here, so I knew I was going out on a limb when I ordered him to probation. If I tell you at your sentencing, you need to go and do a meet with probation to do a pre-sentence investigation, and then you don't even do it, that's the first indication to me you're not going to follow my orders once I put you on probation. So coming into court today, after you completely absconded and you did not turn yourself in on this warrant, we had to wait and track you down months later, almost a year later, to get you into custody to resolve this matter. You were not looking or concerned yourself with trying to resolve this matter or to take responsibility. I don't believe that you are taking responsibility for elderly people if you won't even take responsibility for yourself. And I am someone who has a great compassion for individuals having to take care of aging or elderly parents. Okay, I have my own personal situations that I deal with as it relates to my parent. But none of those things will allow me to disregard my responsibilities. You have a whopping amount of restitution. That's $4,805 that you owe to victims that you wronged. You've not even given them a red single cent. You've done no community service. You've done nothing that the court has ordered you to do. You absconded. I'm not giving you another opportunity to abscond so that I can come back here in 2026 to go over this all over again. I'm not doing that. How long has he been in custody?
He's been in custody since February 8th, so that'll be 13 days.
93 days, Ingham County Jail credit 13 days, no earned early release, no GPS tether. I'll refer the balance of $4,805 to collections. Once you're released, you'll make payment plans to get that taken care of. Do you understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
That's the order of the court. Any additional matters for the record?
Nothing from the people, Your Honor.
Oh, Your Honor.
You're all set, sir. Thank you. Are we ready on Buffington? Or did you need something or you're waving to the
No, I'm
deputy?
just waving. I'm just waving.
Thank you. Present or no?
I have not seen it.
No, but I also, I'm real bad. I don't know.
Yeah, I have not seen it.
I'm sitting on there for a
Yeah,
while.
I've been walking like that. I'm so sorry. Lindsay Buffington is here, present in the courtroom now.
On the record in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Lindsay Buffington, file number 23-02881 SM, counsel appearance.
Assistant Prosecutor Paige Petrowski on behalf of the people.
Assistant Public Defender John May on behalf of Lindsay Buffington.
How are you, Ms. Buffington?
Would you?
A little warm.
It is pretty warm in here.
It's sweltering. Imagine having to wear a wool jacket.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. It's tough. Nonetheless, we are here, and it's for an unlicensed dog. It looks like back in November, we reset this because you had an appointment to get the dog vaccinated and licensed. We did not see you in January. You indicated you were sick, and I think your brother was sick, so we reset it for today. Did she get the vaccination and license taken care of?
Yes, she did.
The people moving to dismiss.
Yes, Your Honor.
Motion to dismiss is granted. You're all set.
Thank you.
Thank you. Same to you. Okay, I see Tamara Chambers on Zoom.
That's my friend.
We're ready to proceed.
Yes.
On the record in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Tamara Chambers, file number 24-00194, counsel appearance.
Assistant Prosecutor Paige Petrowski on behalf of the people.
Jacob Riley on behalf of Ms. Chambers.
Okay, Ms. Chambers, are you there? I don't know if she's there. Oh,
Yes, I'm here. Yes, I'm here.
please start- Thank you. Please start your video. Okay, very good. Today was the date set for a pretrial on a dog stray. Let's see. How are we proceeding on this?
At this point, Ms. Chambers needs to demonstrate compliance, so we'll be asking for 2 weeks so we can get that done.
March 19th at 10:30.
March 19th at 10:30. Do you have any
Okay.
questions for the court?
So I just emailed the documentations to my lawyer.
That's correct.
Okay.
All right. Any additional matters for the record?
Nothing from the people, Your Honor.
No, Your Honor.
Thank you. You're all set.
Thank you. Bye.
You're welcome. Bye. David Valdez, did I see him already?
Yes, we.
Oh, okay, I did. Okay, on the record in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Michelle Wilbur. File number 22-01595, counsel appearance.
Assistant Prosecutor Paige Petrowski on behalf of the people.
Thank you, Honor. Vince Green on behalf of the defendant, Michelle Wilbur, who's in my conference room appearing by Zoom.
Okay, today was the date and the time that was scheduled today for a retail fraud pretrial. How are you, by the way, Mr. Green?
Your Honor, the prosecution sent me an email a couple of hours ago making an offer that my client and I have had a chance to discuss and are strongly considering. We would like to set it for a plea date for a couple of reasons. One is I noticed that I have not gotten discovery in the matter. I just want to review that with her prior to a plea. Then I wanted to talk to Ms. Petrowski about maybe tweaking the offer a little bit because she's currently on supervised probation in Eaton County. So if we could set this for a plea date, I'm very positive we'll be getting a plea. Just need to make sure we got everything settled correctly.
Okay, I can do that. Thank you for providing that update. I actually asked you, how are you doing, but I had asked you, how were you doing? Not what we were doing, but that's fine.
Oh, sorry about that.
No worries. We'll get you a new date. Does 19th?
Yeah, 10:30.
Does March 19th at 10:30 work?
Let's see, March 19th. No, I've got two matters in Genesee County that day, and that morning anyway.
Can you do the afternoon?
Either the afternoon or March 26th, I'm wide open.
March 26th at 10.
March 26th at 10 a.m.
Perfect, Your Honor. That will work.
Wonderful. Okay, we'll set it for a plea date at that date and time. Any additional matters for today's record?
Nothing for the people, Your Honor.
Nothing for the defense, Your Honor.
Thank you. You're all set.
That's all right. Thank you.
You're welcome. I don't have a Ramisha Turner file. Except for a show cause. But I don't think she's here.